In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment, where the players vote to eliminate one of the nominees. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now, or save your power for later? Do you rescue a valuable ally, or do you hang on to your seeds? In this cutthroat game of survival, can you successfully put your trust in someone else? Can you successfully get someone to put their trust in you? 17 enter, 1 will leave. This is The Greenhouse, Season 8. By a vote of 5-0. John Michael, you have been banished from the greenhouse. Can you feel great?
Yes, of course. Kiss. Alright.
Alright everyone, it is time for another greenhouse competition. My last Rose and Sunflower, who are you? Thank you. Didi and Lee, you cannot compete in this competition. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to random.org a list of your names. First 2 names in the list will go first. You will grab this hula hoop on a rope and try to lasso the bucket over there. You will pull the bucket to you, grab the 2 beanbags from inside the bucket, and then try to score 1 beanbag. The first one to do so eliminates their opponent and chooses the next 2 to go. And 3, 2, 1, go! You've been eliminated. 2, 1, go. Alright, now gets it. Sorry, Matt. Good job. Eliminated from the challenge. In 3, 2, 1, go. You've been eliminated from the challenge. Good job. 3, 2, 1, go. what do you have to say?
You're good with me.
I would like to use my green thumb because it was a topic of conversation last round, like regardless, so I would rather just get rid of it. And I will be taking Noah out of the greenhouse.
Okay, Matthew replaces Noah in the greenhouse. So first place Ben, second place Matthew, third place Sean. All right, hello you three. Welcome to the flower picking ceremony. Would you like to discuss before we begin?
I do want a flower, that's why I
Okay.
picked second.
You want a flower?
Yes.
That makes total sense.
Because I would like the security of safety.
Yeah.
I
I
guess-
think a topic of conversation is which one of the three of us do we want to compete in the next Greenhouse Challenge?
I've not been doing well in them.
And you're gonna see.
Yeah.
If you're not see.
It's safety anyways, a flower, yeah.
Yeah. I'm okay either way. I like competing, but I know you do too.
I don't feel like I have to compete.
Well, like, I feel like this is the first time I've been in power, and I've been saved a lot, so I
Yeah.
owe it to, like, whatever you guys want to do. I'm open. If you guys say I want me to nominate someone, I'll do it. If you want me to compete the next challenge.
Do you feel like, since like you haven't been in power much, you would rather nominate then, just to be like, look, for the people I keep telling, like, if I am in power?
If
Is that
that's
how
what
you
you guys
feel?
think is the right move here. I'm willing to be a team player, and whatever you guys prefer, I'll take whatever you want me to take.
Yeah.
I don't care, so it's up to you.
I'm happy to compete next round.
Okay.
Give you all both the nominating powers.
Perf.
I will take those seeds because I don't know the Spanish word for seeds.
All right, Matthew, will you steal or claim?
I'm stealing the rose.
All right, thank you. And Ben, you're up. Are you stealing
I
or
really
claiming?
want the sunflower.
The
Okay, so final standings for the week. Ben is sunflower, Matthew is rose, and Sean gets 2 seeds. I'm gonna put 35 minutes on the clock. I'll give you time as you need, but numbers are dwindling, so good luck.
So since like the conversation was so much last round, if anyone else would have been in the greenhouse as well, I would have taken it from them. But I felt like fine with Ben, and then like Sean, I didn't want to steal third because it made no sense. So it was between first and second.
Yeah, so just in my head, like, so we had the conversation outside, and you told me, yeah, you would not use green thumb on me.
I know, but I just said like I wasn't gonna take third because I want the safety if I use it. And then Ben has no reason to nominate me if like he's up, so I wanted to use it this
I
round.
understand the game.
I know.
It's the game. I just,
I shouldn't have said it.
I just felt like
that way
you were just
because-
like, in a way, like, so game is game.
Yeah.
I get the game.
And it's just like every time it just happens that it's like us two
It just comes off
with
that,
something.
like, it was just,
Yeah.
like you were jerking my chain for no reason. And that's what,
no.
that's not game to me. That's just going out of the way to just be messy to
Yeah.
me for no reason. When you
Yeah.
could just say, look, we had our disagreements. If you win, I'm going to take it from you.
Yeah, no.
And
I didn't plan on it, and then it was just like I was like after my name kept getting brought up because of it. I was just like, I need it gone. So
Okay. So I would assume you're also probably nominating me. 'Cause-
If he doesn't put up Kiara, I'll probably put her up.
Because the only thing I would say is game.
Yeah.
But when I stole yours, I
You
made
didn't put
sure you
me
wouldn't
up.
get nominated.
Yeah.
So to then in turn do the opposite to me would also
Yeah.
just feel like I don't know. Like,
Kiara would be my preferred, but he also gets to nominate first, so I'm gonna.
so he
talk
puts
with
up Kiara, you're putting me up.
I will say it's between you and Ani.
Okay. And like I get it. Like I said, it just kind of feels like there was a point where it stopped being game, and it was kind of just like you were just.
No, not at all.
Okay.
No, I would never make a game anything other than game.
Okay.
I will say my 3 potential options are you, Noah, and Kiara. Just so you know, I'm going to be upfront about that. I don't want to put you up. I feel like Kiara would be kind of more my like wannabe nominee, but
I'm just a little confused.
I think so. I heard that my name was out there last round because I had the green thumb, and the whole uproot thing was to get me put up, and you were connected in with that because you were trying to get yourself off the block, which I get. Like, I don't fault you for that, but to me, like, it's just looking at it, it makes the most sense to do that for me here right now.
I just don't understand because this morning we had good conversations and I don't know who you're hearing that from, but like your name never came out of my mouth.
Well, I
doing
didn't say it was
anything.
coming out of your
No,
mouth.
I know.
was saying, Like Noah had
even
told
in
me, and a few other
conversations-
people had told me that like my name was out there because of the Green Thumb, and the goal of uprooting and like passing it to someone else was
Yeah.
to get me up, because John Michael had a deal with the greenhouse members to not put him up. So it was me, Sean, or Ben, and my name was being pushed the most. So for me, after that past round, like that's where my head is at.
Okay, yeah.
And I just want to be honest with you about it. Because like I do respect you in a game sense, I still do want to be with you, but those are like the three in between.
Okay. I'm shocked. I really
Yeah.
am that you're telling me this information. I'm not a threat to your game. And I never had any intention to put you guys up, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, when you bought Green Thumb, I was like, this is best case scenario, you
Yeah.
know? So, and I think it's just a little troubling to like, obviously hear
Yeah, for sure.
those names. Play your game.
Yeah.
Don't play for anybody else.
No, I'm
You know
playing
what I'm
my own
saying?
game. I was
'Cause-
the last round of
yeah.
last night. I was like, okay, it's time for everyone to wake the fuck up
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
start clocking in.
Because you also have to think too, when the numbers start getting smaller, who's going to be on your side?
Yes.
Who's actually going to be on your side? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because like with the final three, who do you think you could beat?
Yeah.
I think Ani and Noah should go up together.
Yep. I think I'm just gonna lock in putting Noah up because
Okay.
he's put me up twice.
Yeah.
So Ani and Noah would be the two, and then how many people are left? Kiara would be the backup.
Sure, it would be the backup.
These numbers are getting small. Dee Dee kind of said something to me that kind of confirms that those three are close. So we need to figure out what to do. Obviously not now. I still
No, I mean kind of now.
yeah.
We kind of do have to figure out what to do now.
Okay, ready. So I think we want Noah to go home this round ideally.
Ideally.
I think Kiera would be our best person to kind of pull in to our side. If not, I have a good relationship with Ani. I think I don't know about
I
last
think
round.
mine's kind of done.
Yours is
I
done.
think mine kind of broke off
I don't
last
think
round.
she
She's
feels
so
like we're-
unhappy anytime
and-
she's sitting in front of me.
I think if Noah goes, she has no one.
I know.
When do we talk to Kiera about pulling her in this round? Well, because if one of Noah or Annie come off, though, I feel like she's the backup person. I don't think anyone has coins right now. Oh yeah, people do have coins. You have coins. Okay, good.
I have 4.
Good.
Which I am stuck between thinking about bidding for Green Thumb.
How long can Green Thumb be used until?
This long.
Oh, can be used the entire time.
Yeah. And everyone plays in Final 5.
Oh, everyone plays in final.
So I could play Final
Yeah.
7 if I win. Stay. Use it at 6. Play at 5.
Okay.
What do you want to do with our relationship moving forward?
I'm open. You know, I literally more than once tried to
work with
with you. You know,
I want to be upfront. I was told that you want me out.
I did last round.
Yeah.
That's why I nominated you.
Yeah.
And because I felt like we
Weren't
weren't
working together.
right.
So why don't we, so seriously, have a fresh start?
I am good with that.
Promise? Like, seriously?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
because me and you both know information that I feel like other people don't know in this game.
Yes.
And not that I want to use that against anybody,
don't-
because that's why it's literally
I
been
don't,
stuck to myself and I
And
haven't
both
said
of
anything.
us have not said anything.
Exactly. But I will say, at the end of the day, they probably have each other's back.
I mean, they just did.
Exactly. And I was on the block. And they could have very well just given it to me and let you up somebody else up. So I think that shows us
Exactly.
their working
And I'm
relationship.
surprised no one's putting that together. I am on the page with that. I don't want to use it, but I feel like if I'm in a corner, I don't
What
want
else do you
to.
want? Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
I
but what else
don't
do we
want
do?
to.
So
Because I don't want to. I feel like for the integrity of the game, it really. But if they're gunning for me, you know. But I don't want to do that. I don't, and I don't plan to.
me either. Moving forward, like genuinely, open to working with you, they wouldn't expect it.
Right.
Because they think you're coming for me and I'm coming for you.
Right.
And maybe that's why they kept me.
Right.
So we can come after each other.
That
but
is-
they would not expect us to work with each other.
Right.
Because Matt is numbing, I still think some combo of you, Ani, and Noah is going up. My hope is that it is Noah and Ani.
And then stay the same. Can I be so fucking for real with you, Sean? They're a big threat.
I know they're a huge threat.
They're a
Sorry,
big
I
threat.
caught that last night.
That they were a big threat?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
I've clocked it, but they've helped me get here.
Sure. I mean, yeah, and they were helping me
And
get
they
here
were they were a Final Four with the two, and so like the two of us. It might be time for us to make our own moves.
Yes, 100%. How do you feel about me and Ben?
Me and you, Ben, that sounds good. And I can propose to you. I was chatting with Dee Dee. She seemed open, so if we need numbers, she seems like she could be swayed, and I think you could probably have a better sway.
Yes.
But then, like, if you bring it to her, and then I go back and I'm like, what about this? And she's like, you know what? Because I think she might trust you more than me.
I think that's probably fair.
Yeah.
I think she trusts Matthew. And
The most.
Maybe a little more than me. Or
Okay.
at least he's in a group of 3 with them.
So, even if they're in a group of 3, there's Ben, there's me, and there's you, and there's still Ani and Matthew, and Noah, but they're a big threat, and honestly, we might need to go ahead and get one of them out this round while we can.
I don't think they can uproot.
They can't. They can't. And, wait, you didn't get seeds being in the
Oh, I got
corners?
seeds.
Okay.
I could uproot.
Right. But let's not even get you on the block.
Yeah, I'd much rather buy a green thumb.
Ooh. Yeah.
Because somebody's going to have to take a shot at Matthew. If you're in now, I am
I am in.
so in.
I'm in. I'm looking at you with the straightest fucking face ever.
I'm good with it just being us. I do think it is good for you to have a direct conversation.
With
Ben.
Matthew or Ben?
No.
Ben. Okay. I will go do that.
Because he sees the current 5 as most likely Dee Dee, Matthew, Lee, myself, and him. I think that's most likely what happens if we don't do this correctly.
Okay.
But I think Ben and I go.
Okay.
So,
Let's.
we're ready to... I don't think you can do it with these noms now. We're ready to do it.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be open right now. I'm leaning towards nominating you since you've nominated me twice.
I get it.
You do get a seed.
Yeah. I will say, obviously, me, Ani, and Kiara have been working together. You put me up. You have every reason to. I'm not even gonna tell you not to. He's gonna put up Kiara. One of us will go home because there's not enough seeds. The next round.
putting up Kiara?
The next round. Yeah, he told me if you don't, he is.
Okay.
So it'll be me and her. One of us will go home. The next round, Kiara or Ani will go home. The next round, the next one. And then, do you think you're that insulated with Lee?
I know I'm not.
So, and I know it put you up, and if you put me up, like I said, there's no hard feelings. But in my head, Matthew and Dee Dee are running the game. And they're good with Lee, and they're good with Sean. So you put me up, you have every reason to. If in the event, I know if you don't put me up, he is putting me up. But I don't want Sean to go up. I don't know how you feel about Dee Dee. But in my eyes, and this is my eyes, may not be yours, if me, Kiara, and Ani go, which is looking like, I don't see a way where you work your way into their world. And I may not see it, and that's totally fine. But that's kind of just where I'm looking. He's gonna put me up.
Would you not rather me put you up?
No. I would rather you put me up unless you would consider putting up
Someone else.
someone other than me,
That,
Kiera,
but
and
they
Ani.
would get it. Oh, because Matt's not going to put anyone else.
No, he's gonna put me up.
Yeah.
So, and I know I was going up.
And
I was wondering what you thought was in your. If you think us three going back to back to back is in your best interest.
I don't think that's in my best interest. I do not. I don't think you're wrong about your assessment. I do not think it's in my best interest for you three to go back to back to back.
And I do know that if you put me up, he's putting up Ani or he just told me, he's like, I'm gonna be honest, it's between you three. He said, so whoever he puts up, I'm putting up one of the other two. So which I would love, if you think it's in your best interest for us to try to stir it up, you'd have to put up somebody other than that. But if it's not your, like I said, it's game.
Yeah.
I get it. I just feel like we're all kind of getting, like they're getting you to do it, and then they're going to turn around and do the same thing.
I think right now it's hard for me to waver from putting you up right now.
I get it.
But I also think you are correct that you three going back to back to back is awful for my game. Like,
and you don't compete next week. There's no green thumb. I'm going to win green thumb if I'm still here, and I'm putting his ass up. And
who?
Matthew.
Matt.
And I'm a huge target. They're just going to keep putting me up. I feel like if I pretend to spiral, it may work. When John Michael and Ani gave Ben the seeds to uproot instead of Kiera in the first round of the day, it sunk my ship because I had already given Kiera a seed, and it kind of alienated me from the floater side of the house. So that really sunk my ship. So right now, all I can think about doing is spiraling and seeming like I'm out of control and just tearing people to shreds and hoping that the people that I tell I'm not doing to decide to vote me. I need Ani to stay off the block because between me and Ani, we have 5 Banks votes. So as long as she's off the block, they can't send me home. And then I will get Greenhouse and I will, around. So my goal is to make sure it's not me and Ani on the block, and fuck it, that's all I got.
I'm nominating Noah.
I want to nominate Kiera.
Okay.
Because I don't want you to go up, but that was like part of my short list. And I would rather tell everyone like I have a short list for the sole fact that because I didn't know where he was going with anything yet. So if he put up Kiera, I wasn't just like blindsiding one of the other two, you know?
Yeah. Can I ask, where do y'all think y'all stand with everyone?
I mean, it could be anywhere from I'm next to I think I could see myself in top 5. I don't know, that's a round. So it's the next 2 rounds I think I see myself going.
I can say the only 2 people that made commitments to me that they would go really far with me are both out of the game.
Okay.
The one that I made was Maddie M, and that's why I voted to keep her.
That was one of mine too.
Shut up! She had a final 2 with me. Did she have a final 2 with you?
We talked about
Was she locked in final 2? Okay. That's interesting. Come on, Maddie.
I feel like for me, Noah's nominated me twice. It doesn't make sense for me not to nominate him. Is my headspace right now, and I've already told him I'm planning on nominating him.
Who do y'all think y'all could beat in the end?
I haven't really thought about that at all, and I feel like everyone's been playing really good.
Yeah,
for sure.
I agree.
This is one of the most competitive games I've played, I think.
That is a really good question. I hadn't thought of that, but now that I am thinking about it, I'm there's no easy person to take it. At least I don't think there is.
No.
To take to the end. Do you either of you think there are easy people to take to the end? Am I the easy person to take to the end?
No,
but
I'm
just
in the same boat.
Too, I've heard too from Noah that he wants to work with you.
Yeah.
And he wants to work with you.
That Noah does. When he nominated me the other round, that kind of did surprise me a little bit.
I mean, that's fair.
And
I'm
I also
not
heard
trying to change decisions.
that with Noah, when he took my flower last night, ever since then, I've been not against him, but it's he went down a peg on my board.
For sure.
I'm gonna go step out so I can talk to other people because I haven't.
Yeah,
talked to a lot of
I
people.
do want to talk to you at some point.
Here, I can
when we
step
wrap.
out. I gotta go find somebody else, but
Okay.
I just hope y'all make the best decision for y'all.
Yep.
She was like trying to get us to not put up Noah and Kiara.
Sure.
I think for
Do
me
you know
that
who
was
you're
probably.
nominating?
I'm,
They'll
I'm
also get a
nominating
seed.
Noah for sure, yeah.
Okay, he'll get a seed.
Unless
so.
you guys think I should do something different.
No, I
I'm on
think
board
we
with
are
that.
all on the same page about like.
You two saved my ass this morning. Everyone else wanted me out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah. I'm down to ride this for the final 3.
Yeah, I would be down with that.
Are
too.
you?
Yeah,
I just assumed
100%.
because I feel
I'm
like
closer with, like,
this
Dee
would be
No.
so iconic that the
I
fact
just
that
like got like the start of this day is where I got on board with DD. Like last night, I felt really good. Like talking
yeah,
to you
I
guys
had talked to her this
and like
morning.
pondering last night, like everything you guys like made sense.
Because
so.
it would be so good if the 3 people that clock the power dynamic of the majority alliance made it to the end after they should have went home.
Okay.
Like I would be down to like clock.
No,
I was worried
no,
that you guys hadn't said anything to me, and I was like,
No.
does that mean they have something
No,
to say?
no,
I was
no.
saying the same thing.
I didn't want to like
I don't have
start the
anything
like
solid.
crazies already, but like
Yeah.
we're starting to get to like where we need to
We're
talk about
really
it.
down in numbers.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would like to lock it in with y'all.
Locking it in.
Period.
Love it.
Perfect.
All right, great.
I have to
Okay.
leave now. It's the first time it was like final 3 with you.
I
I was
know,
like,
no,
why?
same, and it
The only
feels
other
like
time we had like a
genuine
final
and
something was
legit.
with Maddie, but I guess you had one
Apparently
for
she has
too. So
Should
okay.
have known, yeah.
I need to talk to Dee Dee. She wants to talk to her.
So I just finished talking with Ben and Matthew, and it's looking like Ben wants to put up Noah, and Matthew wants to put up Kiara.
Okay.
So honestly, now I'm fucking scrambling, of course, because I don't want to see Noah go. You know. I don't know. I feel like I'm just at a loss for words right now.
Yeah.
When Matthew told me that he was wanting to put me up, I was like, I'm so fucking shocked. I don't know why I'm crying right now, but I was just like,
Because we're tired and hot and
yeah,
hungry.
but because he had said that like he wants to play with me and play with Noah, so I was just like,
Why did you just do that?
yeah.
Yeah.
And also too, it's like if Noah comes back, it's like where do we stand with everybody else? Is everybody just trying to pick us off one by one? Like,
I don't think I truly am not in the know. I haven't gotten to talk to them,
Yeah.
so I don't know that that's a thing.
yeah.
You know.
I don't know. Like I don't know it at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously I'm gonna vote Kiara out.
Yeah.
I just
Is there anything I can do to stay in this game and work? Because one, we haven't worked close together. And two, if I come back, I'm going balls to the wall for Matthew and his compadres.
Ani keeps you over.
I haven't talked to Ani yet. I need to talk to her.
You and
I have-
Ani combined have enough bank votes to trump all the voters. It doesn't even matter what all the regular voters do. Like just
I
the
think
bank
Ani
votes
has
to do it.
2.
I think you have 2 or 3.
I have 2.
Like that's 4 votes.
Correct. If I stay, one, we've been working together.
have-
I will
yeah,
never
you
come.
have to.
Well, I will never come after you. One.
Right.
And I'm sure she won't either. So I'm not throwing her under the bus. Never
Yeah.
would. We're probably telling you the same thing. But in my eyes,
Kiara, yeah.
I am maybe a little bit better of a competitor. Which maybe not.
T.
But and no, it's not T. It's
No,
just,
I sorry, I had to say something.
yeah, no, and I'm gonna always be nominated before you now.
Probably.
So that's a free pass on at least one of the flowers if you're
Yeah.
not a flower.
Yeah.
And I'm gunning for the same people.
Yeah.
That
We have to be going after them. Yeah.
And so, if I can get your vote to stay, I would love it. And if not, all I would ask is you would be as honest with me as I have with you.
Mm-hmm.
Things that I would.
I have to hear the noms
Yeah.
announced because any promise
No,
I feel like could threaten
of course,
a nom at this
Of
point.
course.
But
All I
I'll
would
let you know.
all I would ask is going into the vote. Just be
Yeah.
honest with me. Let me know.
Absolutely, I will.
That's all I ask.
That is.
Okay.
I've been telling people, and I'm going to tell you too. My short list is you, Noah, and Ani.
Well, thank
Just
you for
'cause,
being
like,
honest.
And I will say, because I just talked to Ben, I am going to put you up
Okay.
because he's going to put up Noah.
Thank you for being honest.
But
Thanks
I
for
don't
telling
want
me
you
straight.
gone. I just think like
So,
as of like what I've heard and stuff, I'm just kind of like dynamics, I think that makes the most sense for me. So I just told her that you're probably putting up Noah, and I'm gonna put up her.
Okay. So I want to know why me, not Ani. Even if you don't want me gone, that's a risk. One. Two, because I know we haven't had a whole lot of conversations. Well, I guess I understand you and Ani are probably tighter, but if she's also on this list.
Yeah, well, I feel like you and Ani are like very similar, but I feel like Ani has had more opportunities and power and has not put me up, whereas
I just haven't been in power.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's that weird position where it's like I want to repay back again without putting her up, just because like I would feel bad if she kept me safe so many times, and then I put her up at one of the chances that I did get.
Yeah, but if she's a big threat, because she also has a big resume.
Has she been on the block?
I do not. She's been on the block once.
Oh, she has?
She's been in the greenhouse multiple times, and I'm not necessarily pitching against her, but I'm just trying to understand why, like,
Yeah.
So if you think about it, like, yes, I get like you want to repay her, but also think about like, is she actually beneficial to your game? Yes, she might have gotten you here, but is she actually beneficial? You want me on the block as well?
I never said that to anyone.
Who said that?
I've only said I'm putting Noah.
That's what I'm gathering.
I've been saying we didn't talk at the beginning, and then I have a short list.
Okay, so y'all haven't talked.
Well, we talked.
I've never said
came
that
in.
to anyone.
When I went downstairs.
Can I ask you something? Because I've literally never said that.
Okay,
and
so
that
then I'm
annoys me someone said that.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Well, like, it annoys me that someone's lying because I did not say that to anyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got that from the conversation that I had with Noah. I mean, that clears that up. I mean, so
I might say something at the nomination ceremony because
he just like kind of threw a fit to me downstairs because he's like sometimes like some of the stuff you say like just feels like it's like messy and it's like almost like he's like when I play a game like it's not messy and it feels like it's almost like not about game, and I'm just like because both times like that about Green Thumb stuff he's like you've lied about it.
If I nominate Kiera to give her a seed, would you nominate Noah?
I would prefer not to, just because
prefer not to?
I like told him I really didn't want to, just because like he was kind of freaking out about it.
When he came and talked to me, he was under the assumption if I don't nominate him, you're nominating him.
Well, yeah, because I told him it was between him and Ani, and he's like, well, I know that you have like a better connection with Ani, so I think he was just assuming that it was him, regardless.
Maybe he's spiraling a little.
So I mean. I would prefer not to, because then I would have to go talk to him and be like, hey, you're going to think I'm a liar again.
Yeah.
Who do you feel more comfortable, I guess, if it's on the block, either Ani or Noah? Like who,
against me?
Yeah. Like, who do you think you could say against?
It's like, I'm scared to say things. I am. I'm scared. Like, I don't want the information to leave the room if I do.
Well, it would make my decision, because like if it's against Noah, I would put Noah up. If it's against Ani, I would put Ani up. Like between those two.
I think Ani does have a bigger resume.
So put her up instead of Noah?
I'm not saying that. You make your decision. I mean, do you respect someone who fights for their fucking life in this game?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Well, then put Ani up against me.
Oh? Do you want to go up?
Of course I don't want to.
Would you... You're okay with me?
Why not Ani and Noah? Why does it have to be me?
I think Ani and Noah might be a good idea.
You do Noah and I do Ani?
I have a working relationship with y'all. Like, I mean,
I would be fine doing that.
I think that's a good idea.
So you do, because you do Noah, and then I'll just be like, look, shit changed, and when
You
the
changed your
flowers,
mind.
yeah.
I think that's
You
fine.
talked again, and
Yeah, okay, and we shared information, and shit was out there.
I'm working on building relationships with people I didn't have strong relationships with. There's potential that I'm going up on the block, but I said I would do what I have to save myself. And if that means Ani and Noah are up on the block together and they can't uproot, then they can't uproot, and that's fine. And I just spoke with both of the flowers, Matthew and Ben, and I'm like, I have a working relationship with y'all, so why does it have to be me on the block?
All right, hello. Welcome to the top 8 nomination ceremony. Where's my sunflower? Oh, hi, Ben. Please stand and name the first nominee.
I don't think this will come as a surprise to anyone. Someone here has nominated me twice, so unfortunately, Noah, I will be selecting
I
you.
have?
All right, Noah, have a seat.
News to me.
You receive a seat. Yeah. Okay, where's my rose? Oh, I got you. Please name the second nominee.
So I had some last minute conversations and everyone knew kind of my short list of people that I was gonna potentially put up there. So with that being said, I'm gonna put up Ani. I know I didn't get to talk to you, but I would like to. It was this very last conversation that I had that I decided to nominate you from.
Got it. Loud and fucking clear.
Oh, hey.
Alright. Noah and Ani have been nominated going into the auction. I'll see you there. Alright, hello, top 8. Here we are at another auction. Now, we had to let Holly go because of some instances of professionalism that went a bit too far, but I'll carry it on from here. Up for grabs are a seed count as always, Uproot for a starting bid of 3 seeds, and Green Thumb for 4 seeds. Okay, see you around.
Matthew is so fucking inconsistent. He literally told me this morning that he wanted to work with me, and that he also yesterday said that he liked Noah and wanted to play with him.
Okay.
So I just like, why are you putting me up?
Yeah. Okay, but what happened? He told me he was doing Kiara.
Me too.
Yeah, so...
I literally sat next to them and I was like, basically I wanted to be like, are y'all really fucking thinking about this game? Like,
yeah.
Sean,
what is he doing? Is he going back to...
Y'all are gonna let him fucking win this game. Are you seeing what I'm saying?
No, I see it. I see it.
Thank God, because nobody else fucking does.
Yeah, no, I see it 100%.
Where do you think you stand with the rest of them?
I mean...
Like, I don't, like...
I 100% thought Kiara was going up. I'm shocked. I just need to know, like, what happened. Like, he clearly didn't talk to you to give you a heads up.
No, and he said that he wanted to talk to me, so...
Yeah.
Because also, too, I gave Ben a seed to come down, to match when him and Kiara matched.
Yeah.
And Matthew literally told me that if I did that and
he would
when he uses his green thumb, that
you wouldn't be a nominee.
And also, too, that he would never nominate me. So, like, people need to see that. I'm about to. That's what I'm about to do.
Whenever you talk to him, like whenever he was out, when he mentioned you on this list, you should have like brought that up. I didn't know he told you those things, especially if you gave seats to like help Ben out.
Oh yeah, yes. I think what needs to happen is that one of us needs to come down and we need to put Sean up.
I think Sean would go up.
I have 3 banked votes.
I'm confused on like what.
I have 3 banked votes.
Okay, I think people think you have 1. I think they think you have 1.
Like, I just don't think that
I just want to know what the last minute conversations were. Because I promise he told me he was doing Kiara. So that's
what I'm
a
saying.
little like
So now, you have 2 inconsistent people.
Yeah.
So I obviously wanted to nominate Kiara because you wanted that. And so me and Ben talked at the very end because Kiara was like, why does it have to be me? Because I was telling Noah and Ani, like the 3 of them were my options, and I would prefer Kiara if Ben didn't. And then Kiara was like, well, why does it have to be me? Why can't it be the other 2? So then me and Ben talked. Like, they literally were calling it, and we were like, if Kiara knows that, like, her life was on the line, and then we didn't put her up, maybe they won't pass her the uproot, or maybe she won't use it if they do.
I'm completely fine with it. In fact, I'm kind of, like, I'm happy. I tried to smooth it over with Kiara. I don't feel... But
yeah, when she was like supposed to throw out a name.
Protect me.
Oh yeah, no, we're in a renom sense. You're fine. I think if for some reason Kiara does get past the uproot or buys the uproot, and someone has to go up, it will be Sean.
Okay.
Because like we were like we don't like the 4 of us were 4 before there was a 5th.
Right.
Which I would be fine doing. Sean would have to understand, but Sean would go home then. So we're really hoping that
doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen. Yeah.
Are we still good?
Yeah, no, we're still good. I wanted to come down and talk to you, but Kiara took up a lot of my time, and then I wanted to I was like, Ben, like, what do you want to do? Like, I don't want to go downstairs, think that you're doing one thing, you do another, and then I'm just like on the spot, like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Because it was like literally any set of the 3 could have been put up here. So I was like, we need to decide before we get downstairs.
We need to make a good decision right now.
So,
But I
I
want to
gotta
make sure we vote together.
I don't
so-
vote.
Oh,
But-
but I mean the house.
Oh yeah, for
So
sure. I don't know what they're gonna do.
I'll go talk and
Yeah,
see.
you should talk to voters.
What's the time?
I'm just gonna be honest. Did you tell him that she was my wife? Is that why he put her
No,
up?
I did not. No. Absolutely
And
fucking not.
and if it's game,
Because
it's,
that is,
I wouldn't.
it's not game.
Well, it
It's,
is.
I'm not
but-
going to weaponize that.
Yeah,
And I know I was in danger, and I still didn't do it.
yeah, and I
I
appreciate
did
that.
not say that.
Yeah. Well, he said he had last minute conversation, so I feel like the only reason he would put her next to me is because
we went into a room, and I was like, "Why me?" And couldn't really say.
yeah, and fight
And
for
his
yourself and get yourself-
other people on the list was Ani.
Yeah.
So it was
No,
like,
and
hello?
that is what it is. I just didn't know if that was that conversation, and I just
And I know who else knows.
Miss Didi.
Yeah.
But I don't.
And she didn't say anything
Yeah.
that I know of.
Well, because Didi's coming after you, so I don't think she
Exactly.
would weaponize Ani.
Exactly. She
Okay, I was
she
just
doesn't
curious.
need to do that, and it's not me. And I want Ani to know that. I need
Well,
to tell her
I'm
too.
gonna ask to go home, and I'm
Why?
gonna give because it means so much more to her. So
Okay. Okay.
They wanted to put Noah and Kiara up, and we talked about Kiara, and I kind of pushed him at the last minute to do those two, like, because Ani is. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. Ani's gunning for you.
Yeah.
cool if I come in real
Yeah.
quick. Just
Good luck. Hopefully, no hard feelings.
dude,
Yeah.
it's a game.
Yeah.
I have no hard feelings.
Yeah. Okay.
I honestly seen how emotional she got.
Yeah.
I'd rather just go because it's not. It's a game to me. I feel like she's real.
No, I'll scoot in. Just
Sorry.
sorry, not to.
I feel like she just really loves it and really wants to keep playing. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
just send me out. That's all I really got.
Okay.
I mean, there because you're the only one with seeds, and I know you're not getting rid of them for an uproot.
Probably not.
Yeah.
It's not incredibly likely.
And I didn't think so. But if you would want to buy uproot, I have a seed. I would give it to you. But regardless, if me and her just stay on the block, to me it's a fun little game. I get it. It looks like it's more than that.
Yep.
And I don't like seeing women cry. So just put me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that last conversation went fine, and
Well, he put me up. He didn't put you up.
no, but I talked to Ben and Matt alone.
I was telling them I'm ready to go. So, vote me out.
I just feel like you are a fighter. Like, I don't see you, like, giving up.
I just ready. It's getting messy, and I don't really fuck with that. So
Yeah, yeah.
I obviously don't want to see you go.
I'll just be honest. You want to be honest? No, you don't want to be honest.
Real. That's.
I'll be honest. I'm just. It's. You
Like
can come
all
in.
of us.
I was just telling people, just vote me out. I'm ready to go. It's the game's starting to get messy, and words are getting twisted, and I'm not here for it. So. It's not why I want it. It's not why I love this game. I love this game because
That's
it's
not
fun.
a great way for somebody to go out, though.
I get it.
You know.
Can we have a chat?
Yeah, of course.
And can we have a chat?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
No.
Are they dating?
Who?
Those two. He just
Ani
said,
and-
"Do you want to be honest?" And she said, "No."
Ani and
Ani's, they're not married, right?
Noah? I don't know.
Did you not clock that?
I clocked it.
Hold
he
on.
said, "Do you want to be honest?" And she said, "No, I don't want to."
Is it like
Okay.
bad to like go on
Say
Facebook
something
and try to
Yeah,
search it up?
yeah.
Or no?
Like,
I
Should
Do
I go
what
on-
you gotta do.
Should I go on Facebook and try and look?
I think that's probably.
No. But I feel like people do it.
I'm not saying people do
I
it or
can ask
don't
them.
do it.
They were he was about to like tell us. Or you weren't here.
I'm
Yeah, I wasn't
saying
here. I won't, just for
that's
like
probably
integrity.
not the best. Regardless, I have caught the two of them being inseparable allies.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we put them up against each
For a
other.
long time, I
Yeah.
You think that's what it was?
really tough.
Should I just go in there and ask them?
I'm not afraid to. Maybe not now when she's upset, but I'm not afraid to ask
I
them.
don't care.
I
Because
would
he was
ask
obviously shit talking
Noah.
me when the messy shit.
You would.
I would ask Noah. I wouldn't ask Ani.
Yeah.
Like the messy comment was definitely towards me because he said it to me downstairs.
Do you know if they are, or you have no idea?
I'm from New York. I don't know these people.
Oh, okay. I mean,
No, I'm just saying that like
What else?
Ani has
What
been
else was he
crying.
about to say that she said?
maybe
no?
they have like a power to uproot. I mean,
I'm just saying like
No.
Ani's been crying. I don't think we need to ask her. If
Yeah,
she's
no, yeah, I
married
agree,
to
like,
a cast
totally.
member. It's a good try.
Yeah, he just doesn't strike me as someone who would just like quit. So I think you might be right about.
Oh, he's like laying down and dying for her?
Yeah, well,
It also makes sense that that's why he would do that.
yeah, he was just like,
Oh.
he's like, just vote me out.
Oh, did you miss that part too?
I walked in and he was like, well, I'm just like done with the messy stuff.
No, he immediately when he
I
for
mean,
sure
he was
told
not
me-
done with the messy stuff because he asked me to uproot.
Ooh!
Oh, he actually got uproot?
He was like,
Get it
Yeah.
seeds. Or get it and burn it.
He asked you to give him the seeds that Ani could buy it and then give it to you to uproot. I was like,
What?
Just buy it.
self?
Yeah, that
Clearly
makes
not. They would just take it.
no sense.
I mean, obviously, I'm very thrown by Matt because he did tell me that when he used the green thumb that he would never put me up because I gave a seat to Ben to pull him down. Okay, so obviously fucking inconsistent. Do you think it would be possible for me to get Matt to take me down and we put Sean out? Or no?
The only one with seeds is Sean.
Do you think Ben would take you down and put Sean out?
The only one with seeds is Sean. So for me, it's just she wants it more.
I want to be upfront.
I'd rather her play.
So since we're all in the room, I didn't say anything, and I'm not gonna speak on you, but I don't think you said anything either about y'all being there.
No, he just made it sound like he's like I had a last minute conversation, Ani, and so I just
So I wanted to clarify now that we were.
I knew nothing.
no.
Yeah,
I was not.
so we didn't say anything.
And I don't think y'all did.
Okay.
And
I
that's
wanted
so-
to make sure you knew
I
that because
actually
I
am
told
not
you that.
but it's not just the
I
drama.
spent the entire time talking
No,
with you.
I know. I did not. Never was I ever thinking that y'all
Okay,
said anything.
look,
But it's
okay, perfect.
And to me, it's actually not really about the messiness. Even though things are getting messy and I don't like it, it just means more to her. So
Well, but it's
and I
not.
feel like
And
she
it
has
gets
a better
emotional.
footing.
I cried already. We've all.
Yeah,
Well, not
but I
everyone,
think
but
we should try. I don't think you should just give up. I'm serious. I think we have flipped so many fucking votes.
How are you gonna flip votes without an uproot?
Well, I gotta go.
I'm okay to try, but just
Like,
it's okay.
hi.
okay. Hi.
sorry.
You all just had a conversation with both of them.
Excuse me. It was mostly her.
It was mostly her crying. She doesn't want him to quit. She wants him to fight.
Why is he quitting?
Can I ask a question that you guys might know the answer to? That might answer that. Are they dating?
The answer is yes.
Hold on. What do you want to do?
I can ask them too.
Do you want to full? Do you want to fully, or what do you want to do?
I mean, if our hands are being pulled, what can we do?
We do it together, or we don't do it at all.
Okay, together. Because I don't think we have any other choice. Yeah.
Yeah, they're married.
Yeah.
Oh, they're married. Well, he had said something right a moment ago, and I was like, oh. Okay.
Yeah.
And-
yeah. So
We knew
because we know them outside of the
because
Yeah,
we know
of
them
course.
outside, and we
but we
also
didn't want to weaponize that against
we
them.
didn't
because
want to
Yeah.
weaponize it because a game is a game, and I wouldn't want anyone
Yeah.
to judge me
Yeah.
with my children playing. Just like
Yeah.
because
if
I
Dylan
know
played
you
in
before
my
the
game, I know I would play a
And
game
so-
separate from my boyfriend.
And we never talked about it until an hour
Last
ago.
round.
Last round.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Why are you sorry?
I don't know why I'm so emotional.
You're fine. I cried the first round, so.
I almost cried the second round, so.
Whenever we talked about that green thumb, I thought I recalled that you said that you wouldn't use it on me whenever you would play it because
The
I
green thumb?
gave Ben a seed, which we've worked together. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
I thought we were working together,
It-
so I'm just like that's
this
why.
isn't like a hit at you.
No, not at all.
I
And
just
like
think.
my attitude down there was absolutely horrible too.
No. I decided to nominate you from.
Got it loud and fucking clear.
I'm a Scorpio. Like this is like,
Same!
Yeah.
I would do the same thing. That's why I'm
So
saying. Like,
I
it's
wanted
not.
to say that was
I've
very
had people say
disrespectful
worse
of me
things.
to say that, and I should not have said that.
I appreciate that. But
Yeah.
like, I don't fault you for saying
Yeah.
it because I've had people say worse things to me if I nominated them, and I said
Yeah.
worse things to them when they nominated me in like other games. So that was like very tame.
Yeah.
Like, I think most people wanted to vote Noah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was the
So do
first
they
one.
all know too? Like everybody knows? Like was it discussed about?
As soon as you guys left, we like
Yeah. put two and two
me
together.
and Lee kind of like he asked, "What do you want to tell him?" You said no, and like
Yeah.
at that point I was like, "Oh, I think they're dating."
Do you think it's gonna bite me in the ass later down the road?
I think it would have bit you in the ass if you two made it to the end and didn't tell anyone. But I think it's good it came out now, and I don't think.
And even later down, no, I don't think it's
Well,
because
and-
it's like he'll be gone, so it's not even like they're gonna be targeting you guys.
Yeah.
'Cause
And
it's
if
not
I'm
you
being
guys.
completely honest, I wanted to beat him.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, I'm good. I'm ready to start the next round, and hopefully, you know, whoever gets greenhouse next, you know, we can maybe touch base again.
Yeah.
You know?
This has been an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah,
I did not
it
expect
has.
this at all.
At all.
Crazy.
So I am his baby mama. That is my daughter, 9-month-old.
Aw.
Yeah.
You kept quiet about it the whole time.
Yeah.
Every
I know,
time
it
you
was so
said something.
hard. Like, it was so hard to like not be like, hey babe.
Yeah.
Ani has 2 banked votes.
She told me she has 3.
Oh.
I think she was super honest with me.
Maybe. Oh, she must have. We hadn't even talked about it. She must have gotten John Michael's bank votes.
Maybe
She's
so.
3.
Yeah.
I have 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna give them to her.
Okay.
And I had a conversation with her and told her that you're so genuine.
Yeah, no.
And I think she should play the game with you.
Yeah, no.
I am okay going because she wants to play.
She's killing this game. She's so fucking good.
And if she can stay, if you and her have 5 bank votes, y'all are set.
Oh yes, this is fine. So we're just like thinking, respect Noah's wishes.
Is that what people are
If that's what he wants, I think that's what we're thinking.
Okay. I mean, I'm not voting. I don't know what anyone was thinking at all.
Liz, what do you feel?
I'm okay with respecting no issues. They're both big guys, so.
Either way, one of them goes.
It's a good move, so.
Yeah, either way, one of them goes.
But there's been a lot of drama.
You're good.
And I'm going to bid on Green Thumb because we were focused on some other shit for a while.
Okay, that's 4 seeds on Green Thumb from Sean.
Why not? We don't need any seeds in the game.
Okay, here we are at the end of yet another auction. I have a bid of 4 on Green Thumb by Sean. Does anyone have any objections?
Doesn't matter.
Congratulations, Sean. You win the Green Thumb. You can hold on to that.
Thank you.
Alright. So with that, our final nominees are Noah and Ani. One of you is about to get banished from the Greenhouse game. Everyone head to the living room for me. Noah and Ani, you are this round's final nominees. I'm sorry, but at the end of the ceremony, one of you will be leaving the Greenhouse game. However, before these players vote to send one of you out the door, you each have one last chance to make a plea to stay in the game. Noah, you're first.
I would just like to say it's been fun. It's all game. I will be going to the jury with a whole lot of tea. And to be honest, I think there are a few people here that are playing unnecessarily messy and doing things that aren't needed. And I will be in the jury making sure that everybody knows what went on. And I just want to let you know that I respect people who take ownership of their game. And with that being said, Christian, start the golf cart because I'm not walking to the house.
Thank you. Ani, you're up.
Woo! It's been a long 2 days with y'all, but very fun. I'm having so much fun, and I really want to stay and play. Obviously, I'm not going to campaign against him, but I want to stay, I want to fight, and I want to play. But I do agree that there's a little inconsistency floating around here, and I just want everybody to kind of pay attention to that. But I want to play, and let's rock.
Matthew, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was on the top of my throat. I just needed to say it.
Once I announce the result of the vote, the banished player will say their goodbyes. pack up their belongings, exit through that door, and have an exit interview with Claire and Brody. Or at least some vague kind of attempt at that. By a vote of 3-1. Ani, you have been banished from the greenhouse. Thank you for playing.
I'm gonna make a comment.
Okay, make it.
It's not incredibly sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
We voted out a couple other people, regardless of whether they were crying or not.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
We have voted somebody out regardless if they were crying.
Mm-hmm.
I do think Ani's a bigger threat.
I think Ani's the most likely to put me up. I think they're both likely to put me up, but
Regardless, she's
I can
been
see
in the
that.
greenhouse the most. But I can't help but acknowledge the fact that Ani is the bigger threat between the two of them.
I'm gonna be a big jerk again. If they're both up, and one's giving it up for the other, and they think we're going to succeed, it probably leaves the other with 4 banked votes.
She must have gotten John Michael's bank.
Maybe
She's
so.
3.
Yeah.
I have 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna give them to her.
Okay.
Like, him laying down could be to give the 2 banked votes to Ani, to keep if she stays.
So from my
'Cause this
understanding,
young
being
thing-
completely transparent with y'all, he told me he was going to give her his stuff. So that way, when she stays, she at least has... So...
I ain't really about somebody having 4.
Miss Dee Dee, you
That
want to play a
beats.
game?
What?
You want to play a game?
Yeah, what?
Because, I mean, emotions aside, this is a game, and I mean,
Oh,
we're in this room
yeah.
and we're having this conversation, so I feel like, as the voters, we have the decision to make.
Right.
And in order to play a game, I think we lead, know what to believe, we're just voting him out. Gives Ani his pink votes, she gets voted out, and those are burned. So I'm asking y'all, are y'all on board with that?
I think that sounds.
It's the right game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna respect wishes of Noah wanting to leave over Ani, so I'm gonna be voting out Noah.
I am voting with what the majority of the voters want, and that is to vote Ani out, so that we hopefully have flushed out the banked votes. I vote 2. I'm so sorry, I love you.
I am going to be voting out Ani. I think of the 2, she has been gunning for me the longest. This is not the most sensitive game move in the world, but part of me feels like asking us to vote one out is a ploy to leave all of the bank votes to Ani.
In terms of strategy and for my own game, this makes the most sense and is an easy decision in that sense. I'm sorry, but it is a game, and I hope that you can respect that, and I understand if that hurts, if not. But I promised myself one thing was to play to win and to do what I have to do, and this is what I believe I need to do.
Ani, you have been banished from the greenhouse. Thank you for playing.
I'm just gonna say, if y'all keep Sean in this game, he's gonna win. Just beware, okay? Yeah, I would be wary of that, and obviously he got a green thumb, so good luck, guys.
If I gave you all 5
Yeah.
of the bank votes,
I'm playing this game with you or Ani,
whoever would stay, would
What-
you
I would
give
it
all
back.
5 of them back?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That way, either way.
Yeah. No matter what, yeah.
But is that something you feel comfortable
Yeah,
doing?
no,
if not,
for sure.
you can tell me
and
no.
like, talk to
everyone
Ani
even do
about it as well. Like, I mean,
she'll do it regardless.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you don't feel comfortable doing that,
No, I'm 100. I would for sure give them
Okay.
that. Yeah. You have my
okay.
word,
So I'm gonna go tell Ani. We'll give
Okay.
all 5 to you.
Okay.
And then whatever happens, happens, and
Okay.
we'll play the game from there.
Sounds good.
Okay. Lee wants to play this game with you and me. So what we're gonna do, because nobody will tell us, they know we have bank votes, they're trying to kill him. We're gonna give all of our bank votes to Lee. And he's never lied and he won't lie. He told me whichever one of us stay, he'll give all 5 of them back to. Because what they're trying to do right now is not, now they know you have 3, I have 2. They're hoping I give them all to you thinking I'm going, and then they vote you out with all of them. So we're gonna give all 5 to Lee. If you stay, he's gonna give you all 5 back. If I stay, hopefully I don't, he'll give me all 5 back.
If you're ever in a situation with...
Well, he wants to work with you.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I would use
Yeah.
them to help you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
We're gonna give them all 5 plus my seat to him.
yeah.
Whoever stays,
We'll
give them
give
back
back.
and work together.
Okay.
We're gonna give everything in our buckets to Lee. That way, no matter who gets voted out, all of it is still in the game for whoever's left.
That was